What's up, folks? It's your boy Ice Cream underscore LaRue. Just coming out there. I hadn't made a video in a while. Thanksgiving is coming up, so that's a plus. I'm ready to get my eat on. Thanksgiving Day, I'm going in. I don't really know about y'all, but I'm gonna gain a few pounds. Yeah, I'm gonna gain a few pounds. Anyways, actually, now I was coming to y'all today, just because I was actually just thinking about something. I was listening to a couple of songs, and man, it got me to thinking about a lot of things and a lot of stuff that's been going on, in the entertainment world or whatever. Um, Today's video, I want to cover relationships. Now, my other couple of videos, they were about, positive self-talk, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. You can check that out. But this one, I really wanted to go in on. Relationships. A lot of people get in relationships, man, and it's like some people get in relationships, marriages, relationships, whatever. All that, the whole nine. Some people get in relationships and it be on, it be for reasons that really, really aren't, I would say, I don't know. I'm not gonna say. I want to say reasonable, but just for the wrong reasons. Put it like that. I mean, it's like with me. I feel like if you get in a relationship with somebody, it should be somebody that you really care about and know, and you should already know that there are gonna be days where you're gonna have your bad days, you're gonna have your good days, but the love that y'all have for one another, it keeps the bond strong. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, because I know a couple of people, whether I know them personally or just, we acknowledge each other or whatever. But a lot of people that I've come across with, and this has been common, that are in relationships, it's like there's always the, you're there, but you're not there type of thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, my thing is like this, you know, I put up a status on Facebook a while earlier, and it was really beautiful. I loved it. If I may toot my own horn, beep beep. I really loved it because I thought of it, and it's real, man. Like I said, I speak the truth, man. It's like, if you love somebody, sometimes you have to let them go. It can be a friend, it can be, a lover, a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever significant other you want to call it. You have to let people go sometimes. And not necessarily more so for you, but for the both of y'all. Because sometimes two people, you know, they're just not they're not good together, in a healthy, in a healthy state. You know what I'm saying? Cause like the status I put up, it said, what did it say? Sometimes the longest relationship can be the most unhealthiest one in disguise. And basically, to sum that up, it's pretty much self-explanatory. But to sum it up, it's basically just saying that, you know, sometimes, people get in relationships and they'll be in relationships for a long time and, even have a couple stories to tell. But how long is, what is it all worth if your happiness is not really at 100%, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like some people say, this can't be this or that. I feel like your life is your life and you can do what you want to do. Happiness comes from within, and it comes from, you claiming it. Don't sit there and mope and just settle, oh, it's like this. But at the same time, in a relationship, don't try to change somebody. I think a lot of people make that mistake and try to change a lot of people, and that's why they hit so many snags. A person will show you how they are. They will show you how they are, and that probably is how they've been for the last however old they are. You know what I'm saying? They've been like that. So don't waste your time trying to change somebody, man. Love, yourself enough to know that, is this good for me, or if it's not good for me, stuff like that. You have to love yourself, and you have to know within yourself when it's time to leave, as opposed to when it's, when you want to work it out. Because don't get me wrong, sometimes, relationships, man, some things can be worked out. Sometimes when you have two people that are just strong-minded, they hit little snags, and, both people are stubborn, and they don't want to, well, I got my way, well, I'm not doing you, stuff like that. But it's just like, you work stuff out, man. You let the petty stuff go, you let the crap go, and you work it out. And you really work it out. You know what I'm saying? Build that foundation and really build it. Love it. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, if when I get into a relationship, the next person that God has set for me, it's gonna it's gonna be a good thing. It's gonna be a beautiful thing because I've always been the type to respect the person to the point where even if we have our differences, I can respect another person's opinion, even if it's not like mine, or even if you don't agree with what with what I think. You know what I'm saying? Agree to disagree. Like I said, I'll work with a person. I'll work with you, but don't mean that you're gonna change me. I still got my own mind, so I'm gonna tell it like it is. Nah, but real talk though. But yeah, like you have to when you're with somebody, man, and you're with somebody and you love them. Sometimes, like I said, you have to love them and you have to look at the bigger picture. You know, and symptoms I would say of a bad relationship. I mean, I'm not no expert. Lord knows I ain't been around the world in 80 days and had all this dating yada yada. But I mean, I'm like I said, you grow wise enough. I think everybody knows signs of a bad relationship. Arguing, constant arguing, just just stuff that's out the way, the extra stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're gonna go through things. You might argue, you might get mad, but I've seen some relationships, man. It's just like they argue, and I'll sit there and I wonder what is the argument like. Do they even know what the core of the argument is? Like where it comes from? Stuff like that. And it just comes. Sometimes I realize you love a person, you've been through so much with a person, and it's just hard to really walk away. And when I say leave, I don't mean just pack your stuff up and just see you when I see you. Not like that, but y'all have to talk it out, and y'all have to realize maybe this time apart is better for both of y'all, because sometimes, man, the two people that love each other the most, you know or say that, they'll be the first ones to hurt each other, and it's like they slowly breaking each other down, and nobody's succeed, nobody's getting anywhere, as opposed to y'all doing your own thing, and maybe y'all both need time alone. you know he probably needs time to mature, you probably need time to mature. you know she probably needs a little bit of time to herself and time to think, and think about what she wants more, and you probably don't know. You probably need to look into your own life and see, ask yourself, well, is it something I'm doing? Is it something that I did wrong? Or how can I make myself better, so that if the chance presents itself again with that same person or even a different person, the relationship can be stronger. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, like I said, it's just like, that's just how it is, man. Sometimes you have to let a lot of situations go. Like me, you know, if somebody's not good, and as a friend in a relationship, man, I don't argue with people, because, like I said, arguing is it's defeats the whole purpose. Like I said, it's just like arguing goes nowhere. My thing is, I just remove myself from any situation, because it's not about getting over on another person, or you know putting fear in that person's heart or whatever. It's just about me doing better for myself, because that's all that matters, is what you want for yourself and bettering yourself. Now, if you got somebody that's willing to get on that boat, that that boat that's entitled, this is so so, and I want to do better for myself. Get on this boat if you want to come with me and do better for me, and possibly do better for yourself. If somebody wants to get on that boat with you, that's cool. But if they want to stand out there and wave and procrastinate, then you let them go. You do you, man. Life is has a lot of mysteries to it. I've learned that. You know what I'm saying? Life has a lot of mysteries. But the one thing that is that you know who you are. You grow up. Some things you used to like, you don't like. Some people you used to deal with, you don't deal with. And you just see a lot more as you get older. As you get older, you start to see a lot more within life. You start to become wiser, and you start to really see people for how they are. You start to analyze situations for how they are. You know what I'm saying? But like me, and another thing with relationships is you know, just give it your all. You know what I'm saying? Don't be in it for no false reasons. Sex and whatever else. Some people, man, you have to really when you're with somebody. Relationships are they're tough. Because my thing is like this: you have people who nowadays, and even back in the day, you know, people, their friends have a habit of, giving destruction to a relationship, or helping to break it down. And like that's another thing I want to speak on. Friends that getting your like that when you're dating somebody and your friends that might give you all kinds of advice, you have to watch out for them too, because you know what? Not to say that some friends won't be down for you. Some of them will. Some of them will. They will be down for you, and they're gonna keep it real with you. Like me, when any of my friends have relationship problems, I keep it real with them. I tell whoever, whenever, either you need to let so and so go, or y'all need to put that crap to the side and look at the bigger picture and work it out, squash it, let it go, let it go. You know what I'm saying? Because you got, if you got somebody good and they're trying, work with them. You know what I'm saying? Because when you lose them, you're gonna regret it and you're gonna be moping, and depressed. And like I said, save yourself that misery. You know what I'm saying? My thing is this though, friends. Some friends will only give you advice because they want to get where you are. They want to be, how do I put this? They want to be the next and watch you become the X. And with saying that, I mean they want to get you out the way. They want to do everything to tell you. They want to get you out the way to the point where they can just, oh, so and so ain't good, and blah 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 blah. They want to get you out the way. They want to tell you everything and anything possible to just turn you out from whoever you're with. So when y'all then kind of broke up, they can start moving in and digging a hole and just. But see, you have to watch out people like that, man. People are sneaky nowadays. And just like criminals and just like everybody, people are getting a lot smarter. Just like businessmen and businesswomen and entrepreneurs and everybody, just like everybody's getting smarter. Everybody who's good is getting smarter. You got criminals. Criminals are getting a little bit more craftier with breaking and entering, and people are, making new weapons and stuff. I'm telling you, life is picking up. You think 2011 is about to be here, so it's just like life is just is advancing. You know what I'm saying? People are getting smarter day by day. And not just the good people. They're kind of crazy. Yeah, they are. But that's my thing. You gotta watch out, people, man. When you're dating somebody, like when I'm dating somebody, or we're together. Like I said, you have to learn to keep your friends out of. You have to learn to keep your friends. They have to. Even. You have to know to keep boundaries between your friends and your relationship. Not saying that you should give one to, give more to one than the other, but no, keep a boundary. When I'm dating somebody, I don't have a bunch of people telling me this, that, and the other. If I need advice, I know who to go to, and that's my best friend, who's been my best friend for, since I was a freshman in high school. We've always been down for each other, and I can go to her with anything, and I always have. She, vice versa. But not just her, other people too. Other people that I know that I'm really close with. But don't tell your friends. Don't. Friends have a habit of, like I said, like let me see, and and two can play that game when let me see, when Vivica Fox found out Morris Chestnut was cheating, and she didn't tell her friends, or she saved face or whatever. She did it so because they may panic more than you panic, and they don't leave you enough room to deal with the issue. You know what I'm saying? Had to use that. But yeah, like I said, that's the problem. Too many friends. It just be too much he say, she say. They'll get certain friends. That person's friend will see you with somebody and run back and tell your significant other. Your friends will see your boyfriend or girlfriend with somebody else and run back and tell. And it's just like a bunch of he say, she say stuff. That stuff, it really, for one, it's childish. Two, it's petty. That's why when I'm dating somebody, very rarely do people know, who I'm talking to, who I may be flirting with, who, off my phone. But I keep that stuff on the hush hush. Not like I'm hiding it or, because I ain't got nothing to hide. But, it's just like my business is my business. Sometimes when you let a bunch of people in your business, they do more harm than good. You know what I'm saying? But, like I said, man, just love yourself, be true to yourself, like I always say. And like I said, positive self-talk is good, but realize if a relationship is good, then let it be good. Put aside all the crap and let it be what it is. Be happy with who you're with, and be happy that you